guys, John Elder from Agaski, Nashville, back for a, start that over again. Hey guys, John Elder from Agaski, Nashville, bringing you another video today. Today, this is corresponding with a blog post I wrote about pregnancy pain. We get questions all the time from pregnant ladies about, oh, my back pain, my sciatica pain, it's killing me, what can I do, how can you help? Well, here you go. Today we're going to run through about 5 or 6 exercises. Some of these you'll find in Pete Agaski's book, Pain Free for Women. A few of these are ones that my wife swore by through 3 full-term pregnancies. She had 1 miscarriage as well. That's why I say full-term pregnancies. But yeah, used some of these exercises and would consider them and refer to them as her lifesavers to get rid of the sciatica pain and kind of nerve stuff that she was experiencing, especially towards the end of that 40 weeks as baby's getting heavier and, you know, it's August and it's hot outside and it's humid outside and you're miserable and, you know, well, here you go. At least we don't have to be in pain. So we're going to run through about 5 or 6 quick exercises. The first one we're going to start with is called sitting knee pillow squeezes. So you'll see Erin, who many of you have talked to when you call the office. This is our office manager who answers the phone, so you've probably heard Erin's voice on the other end of the line. Erin's going to help us out today, even though she doesn't have any kids and she's not pregnant. These are still great exercises for her. So we're going to start with sitting knee pillow squeezes. She's on kind of the front half of the chair, or if you're using an ottoman at home, kind of sit towards the front half. This is an 18-inch block. That's a standard chair or ottoman height at home. If you don't have the Agaski block, you can use a soccer ball, a football, a towel that's rolled up, or a full roll of paper towel, something that's going to be about 6 inches in width. We're going to go block between the knees. I'm going to have Erin kind of roll the pelvis forwards. Most of you, especially later in the gestation period, you're probably already in this position. You're not going to have trouble getting there. So we've got a little bit of an arch in that low back. We're going to keep the stomach relaxed. Again, probably not an issue doing that for those of you later in the 30 to 35 weeks and beyond phase. Keep that stomach relaxed. We're going to squeeze and release, squeeze and release. You're going to use the inner thighs to squeeze in on that block or towel or whatever it is you're using. We're going to go 3 sets of 20 on that. Then we're going to take a break. We're going to stand up. I'm going to have her go. I'm going to have Erin come against the wall, back against the wall. We have these rolls here, foam rolls, about 3 to 4 inches in diameter. If you don't have these, roll up a hand towel or a bath towel, something to get you to that kind of 4-inch diameter mark. We're going to go 1 behind the lumbar spine, excuse me, 1 behind the neck. I'm going to have you bring your feet out a couple inches away from the wall, kind of point the toes in, not quite that far, come back a little bit. Good. All you got to do is just stand here. This is going to help recreate that proper curvature in the spine. If you're real far along in the gestation period and you're really starting to sink down, this is actually going to give your lumbar spine a little bit of a reference point that it can settle back against. I would have you or Erin stand here for 3 to 4 minutes. You're going to start to feel maybe some work in the calf muscles. It may start to work its way up to the hips. We want to get the hips to engage here so that the hips are carrying the weight rather than your lumbar spine or your SI joint carrying all the weight. Very good. All right, Erin, we'll slide these out of the way. We're going to come down on your hands and knees here. The next one's called static extension position. So I got Erin on her hands and knees. Come back towards me just a little bit. The starting point has the hip on top of the knee, the shoulder on top of the wrist, and then I want Erin to walk the hands forward 1 full hand length. From there, we're going to shift the weight forwards, about right there. Let the head drop. Let the chest drop so that the shoulder blades kind of sink together in the back. And then you're going to let your stomach relax so there's a little bit of almost a sway back position here. Walk your hands back just a little bit for me. Good, about right there. So as you shift forwards, the hip is going to be about 6 inches in front of the knee. The shoulder is going to be basically right on top of the wrist. So I don't want you to get too flat through the hips here, okay? So about right there. No pain there, right? Good, all right. Now we're going to do cats and dogs. So walk the hands back, come back to our starting position. We're going to go into our cat position first. You're going to arch the back up towards the ceiling and let the head drop. Good, we're trying to flex the spine, full flexion of the spine. Now reverse that position. Spine goes down, shoulder blades pinch kind of back and down, and the head comes up. And you're going to go up and down 10 times. Those are cats and dogs. Then we're going to come back to the chair or the box or the ottoman or whatever it is you're using. Go ahead and have a seat here for me. We're going to get our strap out. This can be found at Target. We sell them here for about $5 or $6. It's not a big investment. This is the one that my wife Carrie would say was the lifesaver. This got her through pregnancy. She would travel with this almost wherever we would go, even if it was just to Walmart, like down the road. So we're going to go strap around the knees. We're going to tighten the strap so the knees are about a fist width apart. Right there, right there. Again, we're going to kind of roll the pelvis forwards to get that arch in the low back. Keep that stomach relaxed. We're going to pull out and release, pull out and release. We're going to go 3 sets of 20 on this one. When you get done with that, then we're just going to do a static hold. So pull and hold. About 50% of pressure, or 50% of full strength is the amount of pressure on the strap, so you don't have to go all out. We're not trying to break the strap here. Sitting static abductor press is the name of this. This one can be anywhere from 3 to maybe 5 minutes long. And it's going to stabilize the hips, get the hips to engage, and make a little bit of a trade for work, putting work in the hips to take pain out of the back and the SI joint. So those are, I think we did 6 exercises for pregnancy pain. If you have any questions, email us, nashville@agoscu.com. You can always call the office at 615-771-8556. Again, for Aaron, I'm John. Thanks for watching, and let us know how we can help. Perfect.